Now me, I am a winner peeing a kidney stone out of my wiener. So it makes it not as bad. It makes it not as bad. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Mwah. Man, I have always wanted to start a video this way. Just all smiles. Really at a loss for words. It's tough for me to figure out what I want to say. I don't know if it's the kidney stone that's still in there that hasn't come out yet. I'm going to continue to mention that until I pee this thing out. Or if it's just this amazing win, 62-0 against Ball State. Both of them have me speechless because I just don't know. I have so many things I want to say at the same time. School history. The most points scored through the first 3 games, 159 points. The Miami Hurricanes had 750 yards of total offense against Ball State. I already know opposing teams' fans. It's Ball State. It's the Cardinals. And same thing to ESPN and ACC Network. Who else do we need to give the middle finger to for screwing us out of the third quarter of that football game? I know we had a 2.5-hour weather delay. Trust me. I was live early for the first time in forever today. Ended up being a 6-hour stream after you factor in all the delays. Absolutely screwed us. Absolutely screwed us. Screw you guys. Whatever it is, what it is. We had a heck of a game. 62-0. Where do we start? We shut out a team at Hard Rock. So proud of the team. So proud of the team, man. A shutout, that's huge. Defense balled out. Elijah Alston had a pick in this game. Multiple quick scoring drives, man. At one point, we had a 2-play, 90-yard drive. 23 seconds total. Absolutely insane. Cam Ward has thrown for over 1,000 yards in just these first 3 games. 11 touchdowns. Only 1 pick. Absolute domination. Absolute domination. And we're going to talk about the bad here in a few minutes as well. Like, Miami started out a little slow. A lot of people in the live hangout were even panicking a bit. Like, we were like, oh no, like, this is not where we want to be. Like, we got to figure this out. The run game isn't there. Like, Cam Ward is missing some throws. This doesn't look like him. What's going on? But man, we got dialed in. The field was wet. This was the adversity I'd been talking about. Not exactly this, not a 2.5-hour weather delay, but I said, let's put this team through some adversity at some point and let's see how they respond. A 2.5-hour weather delay will do just that. You have to refocus up. You got to, get hyped again for the game. And they did start out a little, given the caliber of opponent. But Miami cleaned it up, and I really don't see how we can have big complaints holding a team to 115 total yards, 6 rushing yards, and shutting them out at Hard Rock Stadium. You know what I'm saying? 62-0. So I really honestly can't be too mad about that. Florida State, guess I'm going to touch on this. Florida State, 0-3. We wouldn't know about that because we have the exact opposite of your record right now, 3-0. You lost to Memphis. I'm disappointed in you. The Florida Gators also lost today, 1-2 to A&M. It really feels like, guys, I keep saying it. I did a whole Walking and Venting episode about it. It feels like the stars are aligning for the Canes. Cam Ward is as advertised. Dawson can really open up this offense with him. He looks so calm, cool, and collected back there, and he's putting up massive numbers. Defense is nasty. It's a deep unit, And these guys, man, Tyler Barron, I'm gonna continue to praise you, Tyler Barron. Just an absolute savage out there, giving it 100% every down. It feels different. It looks different, but we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. The focus on this is Ball State. So let's talk about some more good things that happened from this game, and we'll also touch on the bad. Now, just a quick update. Look, I'm excited right now. My adrenaline is pumping. I just picked up the phone, and I haven't it might even echo some. I haven't put my sound dampening foam back in. I'm still trying to push this kidney stone out, like real talk. I was literally peeing blood at halftime, but I didn't want to miss this game, and it's just part of the process. It's just uncomfortable, you know what I mean? But I'm not feeling the best. I'm tired. My back is aching. My side is hurting. I'm peeing blood. But man, does it feel good to be a Miami Hurricanes fan right now. Listen, 507 passing yards. The thing is, I'm not really upset about the run game, especially when it took off in the second half, because Ball State was really kind of daring Miami to run the ball. They said, we're going to stack the box. We are going to stop the run. We know you have a good offensive line. We know it's a rainy day. At one point, it was actively raining during the game. And we tried to run the ball, and it just wasn't working. Maybe it needed to be more creative. Maybe some guys needed to block better. Maybe some of the backs needed to kick it to the outside. I get that. But so what we said is touche. Okay, all right. We'll adjust to that. We'll start throwing the ball. Rain or not, we don't care. And that's exactly what we did. Now, there were some opportunities left out on the field. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a bad. At one point, I know Xavier Restrepo was open for a touchdown, and Cam just missed him. Couple throws that Cam could have dialed in, that would have made things a little bit better. There were some points even left on the board, some passing yards left on there. But again, I'm nitpicking for a 62-0 victory. 243 rushing yards. They really picked it up in the second half. A.J. Allen, man. A.J. Allen really did his thing way faster than he looks. We already knew this, but seeing him run again, man, that guy is physical. He loves contact, but dude is also fast. This is like did this really happen? This whole thing feels like a dream because of the weather delay and the thing that happened with changing the channels and stuff. Like, it's almost like is this game real? Did this happen? Yes, it absolutely did. Jacoby George, man, he knew. Every time Jacoby George got the ball, he said, man, I'm going to I got them guys on skates. I know that the field is a little wet. He's juking. He's jumping around everywhere. Hopefully he's okay. At one point, he kind of went, he was limping a little bit. And hopefully Cooper is all right. Yo, please, we're praying with Cooper. We need you. We need you, bro. Hey, heal up. We need you, all right? We need you. Bad, let me go ahead and touch on that for just a moment here, though. 8 penalties again. 8 penalties again, same as last week. But let me tell you something. Take one of them penalties away. That hit by the Saints on the quarterback. We were all calling BS on that. I was waiting for the refs to pick up the flag, and they didn't. This is not two-hand touch. This is not flag football. Maybe when I watch the replay, you guys, maybe in the comments, you'll be like, Coop, I watched it. It just looked like a hard hit from Basaint. It didn't look late to me. It looked like a knee-jerk reaction from the refs because they heard and saw a big hit. I know y'all want to protect the quarterback, but bro, come on. BS. Again, a little slow start for the run game. No matter what, weather or whatever it may be, Damian Martinez just did not have himself a day. Three carries for 3 yards. But luckily, Jordan Lyle, man, we saw a lot of Jordan Lyle. The freshman, man, actually led the team in carries with 11. 71 yards, and then, again, A.J. Allen popping off later. But Run game still, man, when we play some of these bigger opponents, it only gets tougher from here now, guys. Now we have USF, who it looks like they are going to win their game today. So I guess it's Miami and USF in the state of Florida. But, USF, and then we hit the ACC gauntlet. Virginia Tech on a Friday night. This was just a record-breaking day. We hit over 2,000 viewers in the live stream tonight, which was a record for the channel. Miami breaking records on the field. Just an all-around crazy day. And Elijah Arroyo, man, bro, I am so happy for you. I am so happy for you because I have been screaming, it is time for the Arroyo show year after year, and then he has some unfortunate injury. Looking like he's healthy in 2024. So what are these teams gonna do? Gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. But this is quick, instant reaction. We'll do a deeper dive maybe in a live stream on Sunday. If I'm not over here still trying to pee out a kidney stone or whatever. And we'll talk about it throughout the week because this is one for the record books. This is a performance to remember. Opposing teams fans, if you want to jump in here and troll, you can try to. But this is Miami beating an inferior opponent in the way that we should be beating teams like this. And I better not see fans of teams like Virginia Tech who lost to Vandy or Florida State fans who are 0-3 coming in here trolling. I don't want to see any of that. We are 3-0. We are undefeated. And I'm pretty happy with how things are looking, man. I can quick fire some stats. 31 first downs just does not seem real. 7 of 11 on third downs. We held Ball State to just 1. They went 1 of 12 on third downs. That just unbelievable number. 750 total yards of offense, 507 through the air, 243 on the ground. Ended up winning the time of possession battle, 32 minutes to 27. Cam Ward, 19 of 28, 346, 5 touchdowns. My man. We got to see Emory. Man, and he went 11 of 12 for 161 and a touchdown. So, Emory, man. Yo, Emory. Coming out there, doing his thing. Love to see it. We already said Allen led the way on the ground. Xavier Restrepo did not hit 100 yards this game, but I do believe he could have because there were some opportunities that were left on the field. But I'm going to show you what I showed you last week, and I said that this puts a big smile on my face, and I want to see this only get bigger and bigger. And it's this right here. So you see this list? You see this list right here of Miami receiving stats from the game? Yeah. Look how long it is. Look how long this is. Do you see that? Jacoby George, Arroyo, Chris Johnson, Ray, Lofton. That's right, Lofton. Yes, the Swiss Army knife did have a touchdown in this game. Restrepo, Sam Brown, Horton, Williams, Fletcher, Trader, McCormick. Please. Yes. Thank you. I love seeing a long list when it comes to spreading the ball around to tight ends, wide receivers, and running backs. Absolutely love to see that. We already talked about the Alston pick that happened, kind of courtesy of Barron, I believe. Barron kind of delivered the hit, and then he picked it up or caught it. 4 total sacks in this game. Malinois played pretty well. Basaint played good. Barrow did his thing with a sack and a half. Just, what do you want me to say? 62-0. I'm very happy with the win. Let me know what I'm missing. Thanks to them, I missed the entire third quarter. So really, I only have the first, second, and fourth quarter to go off of because I missed the third quarter. Shout out to all the new subscribers from tonight, though. We gained 400 subscribers from that stream, which is also a new record. Just, bro, a record-breaking day across the board. And maybe maybe I push out my first kidney stone, which would be a new thing for me as well. Not something I'm looking forward to, but would also be, that's new. That's breaking a record for me. I've never done that. So, hey, guys, I don't know what else to say. Ball State rushed for 6 yards. One of their best players on their team is their running back, Braden Sloan. I know they got decimated with injuries in their first game before they played us, and that's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But I think it's safe to say that they could have had Bowick or any of those other receivers that they were missing. They still were not going to hang with the Canes. Let's be real here. Let me know what I'm missing. I know it's a lot, but, it's been a long day for me. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted, as a matter of fact. And I just wanted to jump on here and give a quick reaction. I loved the burst of points there, the explosion of points before we went into halftime, because it was looking like, it wasn't going to be that crazy. And then it was just boom, 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 like 2 quick scores to close out the first half to put us up 31-0 going into halftime. And then putting up, that's 31 more. That's 31 more. So that's 10 points in the first quarter. 21 in the second, 10 points in the third, 21 in the fourth. And, whether Ball State, whoever they're playing, first team, second team, third team, whoever, it was nice to not see that big of a drop-off when Miami started to put second and third team and fourth team guys in there at some positions. You know what I mean? They continued to play just as hard as the first team did. You could see it. You could feel it through the television. And that makes me feel so good. So good. Miami Hurricanes football, thank you for, imagine going through a kidney stone and then your team sucking. Imagine being a Florida State fan right now and then turning off that game, losing to Memphis, and then having to go pee a kidney stone out of your wiener. Think about that. Now me, I am a winner peeing a kidney stone out of my wiener. So it makes it not as bad. It makes it not as bad. I'm just saying. Miami, I love you.